What's up, YouTube? So this is just gonna be a quick little video. This is my 2005 Corvette. It was a base model at first. It actually got into a bit of a wreck. That's a whole different story, and I've kind of been rebuilding it for the past few years. It's 2005, so it does come with the LS2, but I have spent way too much money and way too much things. Just give you a rough breakdown and stuff. Obviously, it's cammed with a TIC Performance polluter cam, heads, custom fuel system, FID injectors, and then obviously the main thing, the A&A Pro Charger kit. It's V3 Ti, and I think I have a 3.6 pulley on there right now, either the 3.6 or the 3.4. It should be in the area of high sevens on E. The tune was done by Pat G over in Texas. We just did some data logging and remote tuning. It's currently on some Forge Stars, which are actually super cool, and I'll explain the BMW logo on that one real quick as well. They're the super deep concaves, so they actually don't really fit this car that well, to be honest. They rub like crazy, and I actually got them off a E92 M3. That's how we even ended up here in this situation. But the fronts are 19 by 10s. I forget the exact offset, but I mean, with the 265 Toyo R888, they barely fit, man. They are rubbing on everything. I do have some Z06 brakes that I am going to put on. That'll be for a different video. Obviously the carbon fiber EOS side skirts, the Z06 wide body, of course. And in the rear, we have the same Forge Star super deep concaves here. They're 19 by 11 in the rear with the 325 Toyo R888. And like you can see, man, they are poking like crazy, and they rub on everything. So that's why we still have one BMW center cap there. I did buy a set of 4 Forge Star ones, but I broke one. So that one's still the lone BMW one. We got Vette lights all the way around. We got the Onyx tail lights. I do like the Eagle Eye ones too, but I've recently been on this Onyx one. I think they look really menacing, so we're keeping that. And then I believe it's the Icon Motorsports carbon spoiler. It says Flowmaster on the exhaust tips, but it's really not. It's just the tips. It is a American Racing headers, no cats, no X pipe kind of a deal. It's just straight pipe all the way back 3 inches, and then just to the Flowmaster 4.5 inch tips there. So that's why this thing is incredibly loud. Coming across to this side, it's pretty much the same thing, except this side we actually have the Forge Star center caps, same EOS carbon skirts. It's been rubbing so much, it's actually starting to break the panel there, so we're gonna have to figure something out with this poke or do something to figure this out, man. RPM sticker for, I have a stage 2 diff in here. We got some more trim pieces coming, because I'm sure, as you guys can see, there's a whole bunch of trim stuff that is missing, but we're working on it and getting it back together. Fuel systems down in there. Obviously we have just the ZR1 style carbon splitter normal headlights. We don't have the Morimoto ones. That lights up front as well. The engine bay has actually been really cleaned up here. We have the intercooler piping, the fast manifold, some stage 2 heads, and then the TIC Performance polluter cam. Like I said, it's actually bigger than the BTR stage 4 cam, and I actually like it way more than the BTR stage 4 cam, which I was supposed to get, but they were out of stock, so I ended up going with TIC Performance instead. And this thing sounds freaking insane. Catch can as well, some of the other like little niche things that I'm probably forgetting here. And then the interior is obviously super basic as well. We'll take a look. I used to have the Sparco steering wheel set up with a quick release, but I kind of ditched it. I'm not really too big a fan on it anymore, so we just went with the stock Z06 style one. MGW short shift, quick shifter kind of a deal. It's not bad. You get used to it. Normal no CarPlay stuff there. Everything else is actually super basic. We do have a fire extinguisher set up on the passenger side just in case, but I mean that is pretty much it. Let's fire this thing up again.